So I've got a brand new special ability coming just for my early access library members. So this is based on the Acolyte Disney TV series. So minor spoiler alert. But within the series, there's a battle with the Stranger, and his helmet and armor use a Star Wars metal called Cortosis. And Cortosis actually shorts out your blade, and as we see in the series, when he uses it to defend himself, the lightsabers are no longer active for a period of time. So basically, Cortosis disrupts the saber blade, um, actually prevents you from igniting for a period of time. So because we have all of these hidden abilities within ProffieOS7, I've been able to replicate that with a new special ability. So this is one of the Acolyte styles. I've put a bunch of them in Phase 3 of the library, again, for my early access patrons. And basically it runs just like a normal blade. So this has normal animation. In the series, they're using pretty much a traditional rotoscope. A few of the scenes are too fast to make out the animations, but so I've kind of done what I could with them. But this uses just a normal clash. This is all basically normal. The difference is there's a new special ability which you'll choose in the library, and I'll demo at the end of this where it's located. And it's going to use a couple new sounds. But the special ability, what it does is it toggles a Cortosis Clash Mode. Cortosis Clash, when you clash your saber while the mode is active, and you'll be able to set the time for how long you want it active. But if you activate Cortosis Clash, in my setup it's going to be under Special Ability 1. Then if I clash any object, it assumes it's Cortosis and it's going to short my blade out. It's also going to make it so I can't ignite using the button for a period of time, which you also set. But then it will eventually free itself and resolve itself, and you'll be able to ignite your saber. So let me demonstrate it. I'll do it a couple times just so you can see. So right now, pretty much a normal clash. Everything acts normal. I'm going to go activate Special Ability 1. There's going to be a sound effect for when you activate it. Now this can be anything you want. I made it kind of a metallic sound. It's just to let you know you successfully did the special ability, because the special ability actually doesn't do anything except it makes your saber ready for the next clash, which would be a Cortosis Clash. Now, the special ability is a timed special ability, so you can choose how long that's active. So if you activate Special Ability 1, in my case, but I don't clash for a period of time, and then I do clash, it's not going to do it. So this way it's not just like a permanent. So let's go. So that sound was to let me know it's active, and now if I clash, my saber's been disabled. You're gonna get that quick animation. I'll do it a couple times. And now if I go to ignite with the button, my saber won't ignite for a period of time. Eventually, I think I had 10 seconds. There we go. After the 10 seconds or whatever you set up for the delay, it will now work normal, and everything's normal again. But so then I'll go back into Special Ability 1, and now I'll clash again. And again, my saber, there's an animation of the blade dissolving itself, and then your power button will no longer be able to ignite. And this is because of the Special Ability control. It actually prevents it from igniting for a period of time that you set, and then it will reignite. So mine is set, I believe, for 10 seconds. You can set that. All of this is customizable. So how long Cortosis Clash is active, as well as how long your blade is disrupted for. But while you're in normal mode, it's just same old stuff, and then again, Cortosis Clash, and then I'm not going to be able to activate again. There we go. And there is an animation that runs. If you ignite it within a period of time, you'll get a slight disruption of the blade reigniting. It only happened on a couple of the scenes, so I've made it so that's also a timed effect. That one is a fixed piece of code, just because if we give too many variables, it makes it really hard to replicate what's happening. But so Cortosis Clash, it is a new mode under special abilities. You can apply it to any style. I've set it up for the Acolyte styles, but you'll choose it in the enhancement screen, which I'll demonstrate on the actual library. But so brand new ability. It's going to give you unique capabilities. Oh, there's a second sound also, so let me do it one more time. So there are two transition sounds, so you'll want to add these to your font. just so that you have the full effect. Now I just grabbed random sounds, so they're not just like the show, but I'm sure some of the font makers out there are working on Acolyte fonts, so if you guys want to reach out to me, let me know. I can describe to you kind of what the sound should be. But let's go special ability one more time. So again, there's a sound for the special ability activating. It could be any sound you want. You could even make it a quote. You just have to name it to what the style code wants, and that'll be generated by the library. But that sound tells you you're in Cortosis Clash. Now, Cortosis Clash doesn't have a sound for when it goes out of it because you're setting that time. By default, I believe it's for about 3 seconds, but you can extend that. But the idea being you don't want to have it active if you're not expecting it. But so I'm going to go in. I'm in it. That's the sound. And then Cortosis Clash, there's a second sound. So the second sound is the fake ignition. It's that little spark sound you're getting. And that runs, and you can have a couple of those. But then your saber will return to normal. So there's going to be 2 unique sounds that you're going to want. So one of them for when you go into the mode, and one of them for the fake or the faulty ignition where it's disrupted. So this is coming to phase 3 of my early access library. This will be early access for the foreseeable future. This is a pretty unique style code. But so definitely check it out, and hope you enjoy.